Human-animal relationships date back to the beginning of civilization and have been documented in almost every ancient culture.
The bond only grew with the domestication of animals into pets, and now the majority of us have at least one. According to the American Pet Products Association's 2015-2016 survey, 65% of U.S. households own a pet, and that's up from 56% of households in 1988 when the survey was first taken. But not everyone is a pet lover. In fact, some feel quite the opposite. So why is that? We went to find out in this special report.
In the words of Charles Schultz, happiness is a warm puppy. And it's hard to disagree when you see a face like this. But not everyone feels that way.
I'm just not pet friendly. I don't know. They like me.
Michael Richker is enjoying retirement on the Suncoast, but unlike many of his fellow empty nesters, it doesn't include pet ownership.
When I walk in the morning, the neighbors, they all have dogs. You know, the dog comes up and jumps on my leg. I said, hello, and I move along, and that, you know, that's as far as it goes.
Richker doesn't dislike animals. He had dogs growing up. His son now has 2 dogs, and even his partner Joan has affection for the canine species. He doesn't really know why he's not a pet lover.
I don't know. I just have never felt the need, between not feeling it's fair for the pet not to that I travel so much, or I don't know why. It's never been something that I've felt a need for.
But Richker has felt a need to reach out to people by helping the homeless in Sarasota through his volunteer work. He says he favors that human-to-human connection.
What I get the most gain back from is helping others, and so maybe that's it. And maybe, between being mentoring to people and helping and doing that, maybe that's where I get it from rather than from an animal.
Yes, a good boy.
Many others feel a need to help animals.
They don't judge you, I don't think. They know when you love them, and they react to that.
Danny Patz says there's something special about the feline friendships he's formed volunteering at Cat Depot in Sarasota.
I love being able to work with a cat that's a little afraid when they first come in, and all of a sudden they're just loving you to pieces. You just have a little patience with them, show them love, and they turn right around and give you 10 times as much love back.
I think animals provide a way of us experiencing unconditional love. I mean, they're always there, they're home when we get home, and they're always excited to see us.
Dr. Jason Quintal says one reason many of us connect so easily with pets is because the relationship is less complicated.
We don't have the same expectations of our animals that we do of the people in our lives. Animals' needs are much less.
And there could be science behind it, too. A 2015 study out of Japan shows that when dogs and their owners gaze into each other's eyes, oxytocin is released, which is the bonding hormone. So why do some people not feel a connection with animals? Well, Dr. Quintal says much of it is situational.
Culturally, if you didn't grow up with an animal, then you're less likely to have one as an adult. What if, as a child, they had a bad experience with an animal? Maybe at 3, a dog growled or barked. And from that moment, they kind of just have a little bit of a distancing, so then they never developed those same kind of connections.
We thought Richker might change his mind when he met this irresistibly cute puppy at Nate's Honor Animal Rescue. And while off camera he did call the dog adorable, he's leaving pet ownership to the true devotees.
They're just too cute.
They're just treat them and spoil them and give them all the affection in the world. I can understand that. It's good for them, and I'm happy for them.
So if you're willing to bring a pet into your home, numerous studies have shown there are many health benefits, including lower blood pressure and more motivation to be active. And service animals can go beyond those benefits to help people who are deaf, blind, and suffering from conditions such as post-traumatic stress disorder. You can follow our Southeastern guide dog in training, Wrigley, on his social media accounts at Wrigley's View on Instagram and Twitter. There he is, Wrigley. So we had many ABC7 pet pets in that segment. Mine were in the with me out on the grass, and then the really, really cute little puppy was adopted because of this story by our 7 o'clock anchor Alan Cohn and his family, and they are loving. His name is JJ now, and they saw the video that we took there at Nate's Honor Animal Rescue, and they said, we want to adopt this adorable little
That's all it took.
pup. Yes. And he's been a joy to their family. He's been very rambunctious, like puppies are, but they are experiencing that joy now with their other dog as well.
I love getting home at night and having our 2 dogs waiting for me right there at the door.
Nothing like
Tails
it.
wagging.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
always
it's the
so
best.
excited. That's what Dr. Quintal says, that they're always so excited, and then we feel excited in return. So, yeah, there are a lot of benefits to it for sure.